Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's your good guy here, PrinceOnyx, and just wanted to come to you guys about the whole topic of being black first, the black first ideology and mentality, and how it's rather disruptive instead of helping with unification across the spectrum of the black, diaspora, the black American diaspora. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So there was this chick, I forgot what her name was because her Twitter account is now gone. She deleted it because she got dragged for the filth. Or maybe she probably deactivated it, so she'll probably come back up when it's Groundhog Day. Anyway, so she was saying how you're black first before you are gay in terms of the black LGBTQ community. And for a while, I'm not gonna lie, I bought into that mentality as well. Is that they see my blackness first before they see anything else? Which, you know what? Here's the thing with that. Yes, they do see our blackness first. However, you have to think about it in terms of intersectionality, and think about it like how you can have a black gay man who just happens to be, he's more feminine than he is masculine. So they're going to not only see his blackness first, his skin tone, they're going to also see his flamboyancy, his feminine ways. They're going to see him for, the things that are intersecting. He's black, he's gay, and he's femme. So they're going to see all three of those. Then if you have a black person who is fat, they're going to of course see their skin, that they're black, but they're also going to see their fat, and that taps into fat phobia. Then let's see, there is being black first, and there's the whole black first thing, and being a woman. They're going to see that you're black and a woman, you're black and a man, you're black and trans, because there are not a lot of trans, not every trans woman that you see is passable. There are a lot of girls who are clockable, so there's not there's no room for them to necessarily buy into the ideology of being black first, because they have so much stacked against them. So what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to the intersectionality and the black first ideology, people really need to realize that yes, you are, now even for me, yes, I am black, and you wouldn't know that I am interested in the same gender unless we were in conversation, or unless you saw me with my male partner, whatever, with my partner who happens to be a man, whatever the case is. You wouldn't know that upon first seeing me and talking to me and interacting with me. You would not know that at first. So even within that, the black first ideology, the conversation then switches over to black privilege, and having that black privilege in the sense where it's like, you can take it in any direction, really. It can be you being the only black person in the room, which is not always or hardly ever a good thing. You can be, again, black first, and no one can clock your sexuality, no one can clock your religion, unless you're wearing something of whatever religion or spiritual practice or belief that you are a part of or believe in. There is the black privilege there's the black privilege in the sense of, again, going back to me, it's like you can't tell with me versus a guy who may be more feminine. You can tell with him, he's gay, because people, we still have that mentality and that mindset of, well, being gay looks this way, or being trans looks this way, or being straight looks this way, or being bisexual looks this way, or being, gender identities and sexualities, we're still dealing with breaking down the imagery of what we think when we first see somebody who is of the different persuasion. So there's that. But yeah, so in all, what do I think about the black first mentality? I mean, yeah, you can say that, but you have to also be mindful of the intersectionality. Let's not ignore intersectionality while also acknowledging our black identity at the same time. You have to acknowledge that. Acknowledge it as if you were driving to this intersection, and this intersection is like an X. It's like an X, a V, it's whatever it is. It's not your normal intersection. It's like you have to look left, look right, look ahead, look back, and see how everything interwovens and intertwines into one another. It's like a big old yarn ball, a big black ball of yarn that, you can't just take away one thread and act like, Now let's see, this gay shit, not important. Oh, you being a woman, not important. Oh, you being trans, not important. Oh, you being disabled, not important. Or oh, you're this, not important. Oh, you're this, not. Let's not take away from the overall, collective of the Black American diaspora. Let's acknowledge that yes, you are black first, but hey, you got these other things as well, and you can be black. You can be black first and a woman at the same time. You can be black and a man at the same time. You can be black and gay at the same time. So you can't necessarily, it's like you're forcing somebody to forego the rest of their identity just for this one piece of their identity. And I can't really get down with that ideology. The reason why is because, again, it's very detrimental and it's more harmful than it is good. Now, I know what some people are thinking. He don't know what he's talking about. And you can think that. You're not necessarily right. You can think that, but I know what I know. And if you idiotic bro-tep no-teps understood that, then maybe, just maybe, we can get somewhere further or farther, whichever terminology. I'm not a fucking dictionary or lexicon, but hey, or the thesaurus or directory, whatever. But hey, look, I know what I know. So you can take that and do with it what you will. But anyways, let me know what you guys think when it comes to the Black First ideology and mentality. What do you guys think about that as in terms of, as well as dealing with intersectionality? Would you be willing to forego the rest of your identity and only acknowledge one piece? Or would you want to acknowledge all the pieces that make you you? So let me know in the comment section down below. I look forward to this conversation and where it goes from here. It's your good guy PrinceOnyx. Peace.
Welcome to the PrinceOnyx Network.